of the desk as possible, but Lord only knows. I have really just been not even trying to figure this out. Oh, Lord help me. Hello, people. It has been a minute, and I am glad to be here. Welcome if you're replaying, and God bless you for taking the time to do that with my big yap. And let's see if I can get on here myself. All right, I didn't share this out anywhere. I guess I should share it on a post, at least on a, hold on. Let's see. All right, create post. Come on. I'll at least put a post up here. Come on by. Put a little emoji. Post. All right, that's as far as we're going. Okay, so I have been doing a million things. So I have a coffee, and I'm going to hang with you guys, whether anyone shows up or not, because you're still there in my heart. Y'all are always in my heart. And speaking of being in my heart, let's read today's. I did this morning. I woke up at 4:30. You know, I laid in bed praying until 5. I had a lot on. Hello, Angie Brown, my fine girl from this side of town. Let me just fix this, Ange. So I just had a lot on my mind with regard to my mother. If you don't know, she's going to be coming home next Wednesday. No, Tuesday? No, Tuesday? I think Wednesday. Wednesday, the 23rd, whatever that is. Hey, oh, don't worry. We're good. We're okay. No worries. We're okay. God is good. God is good. But it's been a lot. It has been a lot. All right, let's see. Stronghold, September 17th. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. Amen. And he knows those who trust in him. That's from Nahum. I've not read that book. 1:7 from the New King James Version. God isn't only with us when our faith comes easy and our praises unrestrained. Even in the day of trouble, God knows intimately those who trust him. And he is a stronghold for them. Not only in catastrophe, but even in our moments of hidden weakness, God is our strength and our refuge. We can trust him and know that he is always good. Thank you, Lord, that you are a source of strength for me, even in my weakest moments. You remember my trust in you when I feel close to losing my faith. You do not forget me, and you are more than enough for me. You take my darkest hour and bring the light of your countenance to me. Amen. All right, that was the 17th, which is today, right? I'm losing track of days, I can tell you that much. So what I've been doing crafty-wise is I started using I'm getting things cleared out, and I started using my, what's that? The Big Shot. I haven't really ever used it, and same thing, the Cricket's coming next, Ange. I just got to do stuff little by little. And so I went crazy. I had this concept of something I wanted to make on a canvas. It's sort of like I got inspired by something off of the Pinterest. So I have these dies, and they make like this size, and then this size. Hold on, come on now. This bitty size. And then, how are you doing, Nana? How are you doing, Ange? How are you guys? How are you? And then this size, right? So and you can actually, nest them, and then like if you were to die cut it like this, it would cut out the center of that one, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I wanted to do. But they came out really cute. And what this is I bought this paper, and I thought that it was cardstock, and it's not. It's not cardstock. It's just paper that's just like a printer paper. I swear, perimenopause has taken my memory. I just took it and stole it and ran with it. So what I love about when you do any kind of project though, so now I have these solid paper scraps that I can use. These are from Mr. Pen. I love these little holders. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to drink my coffee, chat with you guys, and I want to do some more die cutting. I know it's not that much fun to... Yo quiero Taco Bell. Guys, that's my brother. That's my big brother. Angie says, that's okay. I haven't played on my Cricut Joy machine for 4 weeks. Oh, well, you made 40 bowls, Angie? Are those made out of fabric? Angie, I really want to buy one, but I don't want to, stress you out about it. That my brother says, yo quiero Taco Bell, because a picture I put up. So he says, just stop me by to say, I love you. I love you. Oh, people, let me tell you something. If I didn't have my brothers, especially my big brother, but my little brother too, with what we're going through with my mom, I keep saying it to everybody. God knew I couldn't be a single, like, child, you know, like an only child. It's not popular. Hey, I'm getting to you next. So I got my Scrappy pack. If you belong to Malia's, and look at all this lusciousness. I'm assuming this is some Amy paper. And where is Amy, Malia? Is she still around? Look at this. Perfect for Halloween in the fall. So I got those just in time because I'm about to do die cutting. So I have this circle thing, which is kind of cool. I'm going to die cut this. Oh, I'm sorry, Nana. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will. Thank you. I need this. I need this. Christopher, I was just over to my neighbor's house helping her out. Not that I don't want to help people out, but I'm like, come on, man. Give me a break, God. I want to have a little fun. Oh, this is Amy paper. I thought so. Yeah, I was wondering how she was doing. I have literally a filing cabinet drawer that's in this desk that I'm sitting at over there, and I have a whole section of Amy paper. Okay, Jacqueline's going to be selling them as soon as you send them. All right, Ange, let me know so I can get to the front of the line. So, and then there's a tag die, a couple of circle dies. These I've used before. These I've never used. I love Vicky Boutin. I've used this before. It's a you know, doily. And then these I've never used before. I got these on Malia, right? But that's good. That's good. It's good stuff. What's that other thing people sell on sometimes now, the arts and crafts stuff? I bought one thing on there, and then I never went back, but I did have a good thing. Oh, I think he's gone, but I'll tell him, Ange. I'll tell him. He's a wonderful person, my brother. If anyone was single and really needed to hook up with the best guy on the planet, my older brother is it. He is just the bomb.com. And then this one, too. I bought this one and these little flower pots, and I haven't used them. So this will be my first time ever using. That's it. Whatnot. Thank you, Nana. I got them on Whatnot. I know that was it. I honestly, I'm just a YouTube girl in my heart. That's really where it's at for me. I really am. I used to like Instagram too, but it just becomes too much for me. I can't keep track. This is a little bit bent, so I don't know if that's going to work. All right. So that's these are the dies that I'm planning on messing with. But I have a whole pile of paper that I'm cutting down to 5x8, which is the size of the thing that, you know, I'm telling you people, I can't remember anything. It's the size of the platform. Okay, the platform. So this is wonderful. I have already over here from Malia last month, I'm going to be doing Mary's burr journals. She's doing these little burr zines. And so they're going to be fall themed for the first two. So I'm using this stuff. I put that aside for Malia. And I think if there's stuff in here, I'll put it aside too to use on that. But I love being a part of Malia's Ko-Fi. Yeah, see, look, I can totally use this stuff in that burr journal. Oh, isn't he cute? Look at the little hat. And I got an unbelievable Happy Mail from Ami. Like ridiculous, insane, amazing, fabulous. And I started doing the video and it stopped working. So it really ticked me off. But you'll see me using a lot of the stuff that Ami sent me. Oh, yes, you know I'm a sticker girl. Look at these. These are literally perfect for that project. Yeah, it's perfect. Malia, this is perfect for Mary's burr journals. It's September, October. But it really starts. Some people did September, but it technically starts in October, and you can sign up and be a part of it if you want. I'm a member of Mary's channel. It's only $1.99 or 99 cents a month to support our friend Mary. I swear it, Malia, right? It's going through. Look, and this one I'll save for November, right? Oh, this is cool. This is a knit. I wish I could knit. This is like somebody knitting. Yes, be thankful. Oh, Lord, I wasn't being thankful enough. Let me tell you now, people. I had to really get right with myself. I had to send an apology to someone I don't even like, but it doesn't matter because I'm doing the Sermon on the Mount with my Bible study, online Bible study group, and I'm reading it, and it is like telling me that I have no right to sit here and say I love Jesus and I love God and act the way I was acting. I think I finally understood what they mean by conviction. Okay, so Angie said, oh, great. Oh, you made a lace bowl. Black and pink lace bowl. Save that one for yourself, Ange. Oh, that's awesome. So Jacqueline from Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Look at these, are perfect. This is just perfect. So I'm going to use some of these for the zine. So I'm not real, I have to watch the video on how Mary made the zine, because I've only made one zine ever and I still didn't decorate it. I was really not gifted at that. So I'm going to put these over here. And then, excellent. These are perfect. Oh my gosh, look, I can use these along with the ones I have that are different. Look at the embossing on that die though. Yes, please. Yes. Oh, and then I love, see, that's what I'm doing next. So I did all those bright colors of hearts, and now I'm gonna die cut some. You are sending it to sell? Oh, and somebody's gonna swoop in and grab that. So these are perfect, Malia. You read my mind. Fantastico. All right, I'm gonna actually put these stickers in here too, just so they don't get lost. And this guy, you can go in here too. The rest of you are okay where you're at. All right, and actually I'm gonna put the paper in there too, because I'm gonna use this all for the same project. Yeah, I know you have. You know what, Malia? I'm the opposite. I have a lot of scrapbook paper, but actual cardstock, not so much. So yeah, and then these came with it too, which was so generous of you. And then this is what I picked out this morning. There, see, I had an orange Amy paper picked out for this morning. I picked these out this morning, and this is the size where I have the cutter out. This is the size. I tell you what, I love to glue, but I just, and this one didn't cut at all. This is a French paper, and this one's also French, I think. So I'm going to be die cutting now all of these things that are, I have this coffee dyed one. This is, I think this one's from Amy. This is a mathy one, a braille one. This is a piece of, this is ledger. I have to do it in half. That's an original ledger piece. And graph. This is from Rosemary Morris. I bought this from her. It's a eco print. I thought that would be really cool. Maybe I'll put that aside for part of the zine. Nah, I want to die cut it. A piece of mulberry paper. This is from Michelle, and I forget her last name. She does her coffee dye. It looks like lace. It's amazing. And this one's from Amy, and it's these are actually children's writing tablet paper. I love the feel of that. And then this is a really nice thick cardstock coffee dye. So that's what I selected to cut down. And I tell you, I was feeling, oh, okay, Ange, let me see. I'll see if I can bring it up on my iPad. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to pull up Angie's picture. Hang tight. Please hold. There we go. Oh, Angie, it is gorgeous. People, I'm going to have to see if I can get it. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, go away, Siri. Go away. Go away. Oh, she won't go away. People, look at that. That is gorgeous. Ange, I can't believe you're going to sell that. I'd have kept that one for myself. So you have to do sewing with this too? I thought it was just gluing. Very interesting. And I love your quilt underneath. That's really pretty. Wherever you put it. Okay, so getting too many emails about this. People, there's been a water main break in the town where Cole's high school is, right? Okay, it's like about, I don't know, 5 miles from here. I have heard enough about it. They keep emailing us, and then the kids sent the kids home early yesterday and all that. But like, enough is enough. I've about had it with these people. Isn't it gorgeous? Nana said beautiful, Angie, right? All right, so we're going to, yeah. Oh, you sew them on the machine. Wow. Okay, Ange. Do you? So I go 8 at one point, and then, but I found that doing the cutting on this feels just as therapeutic to me as the glue. And I need the therapy right now, people. I don't know how much I don't think I've been able to tell you guys anything yet. So I went on a cruise with Andrew, and that was really fun. A little more intense than I anticipated because his mother did not give me more than 4 hours of a break the entire time I was on the cruise. So that was a little much. But that's okay. I didn't know. For that very reason, I don't know that I'd do it again. Only because, you know, you got to have breaks. Andrew is literally nonstop. He's like the Energizer Bunny. So, but that's that. So then, I started to feel like I didn't feel great the day we were leaving. A little bit the night before, maybe the day before. And we were in Boston. So, whoa, 40 of them. Jeez Louise, Ange, you're a maniac. No, my Lord. That is insanity, Ange. That's awesome. You are something else. So, the cruise was really fun. So, I will say that, you know, I think I would do another cruise. I would. And it was my first time trying it. It was pretty fun. And then, regarding the trip, the actual stuff we did, we went up to Nova Scotia, and it's beautiful up there, so that was all nice, all good. Everything's good. Got to be with these bands, like the guy who sings Spirit in the Sky. I ate dinner with him, really nice guy. You know, they're like old hippie people. And then we're driving home in the car, and I really started to not feel good that day. I got home, and I had, while I was there, I had such a, that's why, Nana, my heart goes out to you with that pain you're experiencing. What happens to me is I have a sciatica, I guess it's called, thing that it just flares up with stress. And because I was with Andrew every minute of the day, and you have to be on him, like you have to be, I don't want to say on him, but you have to be so present. You have to be so present and that's a beautiful thing, but we are not designed, especially in our culture, to be present 24/7. And that's what it requires. So, I ended up with the stress of the sciatica going up into my shoulder, where I have a ton of leftover lactic acid, the girl told me, the masseuse. And so she said I really needed acupuncture, but I did get a massage, and that was really, really, really nice. And I think I am going to regularly get massages now, about once a month. You doing the yo-yos too? She said 27 packs of yo-yos. And 3D flowers. Nice, Ange. Oh, I'm so glad. You know, Ange, you can definitely trust Jacqueline. She's a whole different ballgame. So I got home, and, well, the other thing is, while I was on the trip, I texted my mother. If you know anything about my mother, she's been having some strokes over the last couple of years. She had like one major one, then some TIAs, and then something like called in between. Hey! How you doing, Magooin? Your boy arrived safely. Did he go to Okinawa? Is that what I saw? I'm just cutting paper. This is really exciting. So, oh, you know what? I think this doesn't cut. Let's find out. I feel like I've had trouble with this light paper, this very delicate. Maybe it could be the paper. Nope, must have been my trimmer. This is the last one. Oh, me, he's in my prayers. In my prayers. And I'm putting him on the church prayer list too. No, Angie, you're all safe with her. You are all good with her. She's all good in the hood. So I called my mother while I was on the cruise, because she had a doctor's appointment with her vascular guy that I would normally take her to, but I wasn't home. And that's an appointment we make like literally a year in advance. So I texted her and said, how did your appointment go? And she said, being the saucy woman that she is, I didn't go because I fell. People, are you kidding me? We've had 2 incidents with this lady falling and bleeding to the point of blood transfusions recently, okay, in the last couple years. So I said, I just didn't even say anything back to her. I immediately texted my brother Christopher, who was here earlier in the stream, and I said, Chris, did you know that Mom fell? And he was like, hell no, I didn't. And he got right on the phone with her. So then when I got home, even though I didn't feel good, I wanted to go see her and check on her, and we were going to go up, and Cole really wanted to visit her. But she said to me, please, she was really, it sounded sad, and I wanted to honor it. She's like, please, Laura, my face is so messed up. I said, oh, I thought you just cut your lip, Ma. She said, I don't want Cole to see me like this. So I said, okay. I said, but I am coming up to visit you. When I say coming up, my mom and her partner have chosen to live on a actually, my mother got the place before she was even involved with him, I will say that. But she lives on a half-a-mile dirt road that you can barely get up unless you have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, okay? Hey, Carol! And, you know, he's in okay health. So far he was, but he's never been to a doctor in probably 20 years. He won't go to the doctor. And before I went on the cruise, about 6 weeks before, and I kept telling him, his eye was closing, and it looked like, so Romeo came home one day from ShopRite, and he ran into him, which is a grocery store. He ran into my mom's partner at the grocery store, And he came home and Romeo said to me, did he have a stroke? So I text his daughter, who I've known forever. She's my oldest friend. And I told her she's going to see him on vacation. I said to her, listen, you need to check out your dad. We're very concerned. And I kept begging him to go to the doctor, and he wouldn't go. So, fast forward. It's the day after my mom said she didn't want me to come up because she was concerned about being embarrassed in front of Cole. Well, or scaring him or whatever. You know, she was just being sensitive, and it's her grandson, and I totally respected that. Hey! I'm sorry for your loss, girl. I don't think I've seen you. Woo! The Sassy Crafters in the house. Woo, Sassy. Everybody, Sassy has gone ahead and started herself a cleaning business. Hey, I was going to actually message you. How far is your radius, Miss Zena the Sassy Crafter? Like, what radius are you cleaning in case I know people. Not saying I do for sure, but I might. So the next day, right? This is the day. And now I'm really sick. I'm feeling really sick. I don't think anything of it except I just don't feel good, right? And so I was resting in my room, in my bed, watching whatever, you know, stuff, whatever I've been currently watching. And I get a text from my mom's partner, who never texts me. And he said, your mom's not doing well, and neither am I. So I jumped out of my bed and said, I will be, because they are literally only 5 minutes from us, which is part of the benefit of us living here. And when we were thinking about moving, it was a big problem for me thinking of moving to the West Coast because I just didn't want to leave my mom behind. And I knew her health was starting to decline. Anyway, so I get up there, people. Okay, you're going to do it with it, drive. Okay, okay. And what town are you in? Let me write that down, because just in case I know a person or two. I was going to message you this. I am not making anything yet. She's like, what the heck are you making? I am therapeutically cutting down papers. And then I'm going to use some die cuts because I just got into a little groove of die cutting. And that's it. I'm just here to talk, really. Okay, let me write that. I think you're, okay, that might be not too bad. All right, let me just write that down. I'm just thinking of my aunt and uncle. And I don't know where they're at. Cole's bio dad was born in Middlesex. So I get up there, okay, people? I get up to my mom's house. And when I say up to, I'm talking about going a half mile up a mountain, okay? Teresa goes, okay, then. I guess I'm here to listen. Well, I don't ever really do anything, Teresa. I show stuff that I bought sometimes. Oh, I haven't bought much, which I'm proud of. But I do have a couple things I could show you. I did show you guys the thing from Malia's. I do have this is the God's honest truth. I have your Happy Mail in my bedroom because I've been going through it over and over again because I loved it so much. It was so special to me. So yeah, I would show Ami's Happy Mail too, but that's where it's at. This is the last cut. So we, yeah, Teresa, I think the Lord has put it on my heart to just get on and yak a little bit because I just feel like there's been, things have been real heavy. And I had to make an apology today that I didn't want to make, but God really convicted me. So I get up to my mother's house, and the two of them are absolutely, I mean, I won't even show you the picture of my mom because it's so bad. They look like they're on the verge of dying, okay? Angie. Oh, the guillotine. I have one of those, but it's just the mini one. I like this one. I have to say, this is something I haven't upgraded, and I've been really pleased with it. You just have to be able to, you know, repurchase the, just be able to repurchase the little blade. And yeah, no, I have to say, I have been really pleased with it. All right, let me quickly show you what I did buy, because I have it here. Okay. So I bought a couple things. I bought this ransom letter sticker notebook. And there's stickers, and I just think this is so fun. Not that I don't like to cut out of magazines, but I'm sorry, this is just too much for me. I loved it. So it's every one. That's good, and they're stickers. And then this is colored cardstock. What I thought I bought before, I got it for real. Okay, these are all Amazon things. And then I got this I was trying to get my mom to start coloring. Not trying to get her, but I was hoping she would. Sometimes she would color when she first was not feeling so well. So I got these adorable dogs. Oh, she has the rolling. So you like the rolling wheel one? Because I've debated Malia on that one. Teresa. So I'm hoping my mom will enjoy this with me. And I was thinking of just, it's the two of us coloring together. So we'll see. We'll see. She's been in better spirits. We're having problems with her blood pressure now. So like when she's sitting down, she's okay with her blood pressure. But as soon as she stands up, what they found is that not only she had another stroke, but she has a leaky mitral valve that cannot be fixed because there's too much buildup in it. And then like a year ago, she got her other valve replaced. So that's where we're at with that. And this is one of those collage soup books. Because, I'm sorry, these books are the best. I mean, look at these. Come on. I want to, get out of my comfort zone, do some things that aren't just, what I do. So I think these are really cool. There it is. Mitral valve prolapse. You got it. So now, Teresa, she also has AFib, which she didn't have before. And I even like the backs of these. So she has that. So she has that, and she did not have it before. So, but if I could tell you how my mother is the most kind, loving, beautiful person. But what the reality is here for her is that the two of them can no longer live where they were living. And, my brothers and I are willing to, help her find a place that mitral, there we go. That's it, mitral. Malia, it's going to be on my Christmas list then. I know, right, Ange? Right as we were about to plan to chat on the phone. Listen, Ange, once I get my mom home and settled, though, I'll absolutely, no, it is so hard. It is so hard. So the thing that happened with my mom's partner, they've been together 30 years, but my mom owns the house and all the property, and they're not married, okay? And this gave me some really interesting things to talk to Romeo about with not being married. Because, for me, I want to get married so that we can be right in the eyes of God. But he just is, I don't know what his problem is. First he said yes. And so it's almost like I was actually proposing to him, and then he backed out again. He's done it to me like twice now. So if he wasn't so wonderful in every other way, but I pray for him on that too. But anyway, and so I'm not going to get, well, this is really personal, but I just want to say as a Christian, I do not, ever since I was saved, I do not participate in fornication. So we have a wonderful relationship, but it is more about being parents at this point. It doesn't speak Dr. Speak. It's a smartphone. No, it's so smart. So, all right, let me get another one of those for this. I just want to put these paper scraps. These are solid. Okay, so I'm going to these are going to go in here because I believe that's, so the truth of the matter is I've never liked my mom's partner. I met him when I was 6 years old. They moved in. It's weird. My parents were married and my family was intact. And then this family moved in across the street, and my family was broken within a year and a half, 2 years of that. By the time I was 8 years old, my parents were split. And I was devastated, absolutely devastated. And it took me many years of therapy to realize that that was the big trauma that I had, because I didn't feel like it was a valid enough trauma because other people have worse lives. And I struggled with that for a very long time. But it really, I'm telling you, divorce, it's become so common. And this isn't to make anybody feel guilty. Listen, I had someone who was extremely abusive, and I had to get a divorce, okay? So I'm not saying there aren't reasons to get divorces, but it just really does impact children, okay? It really does. All right, and I speak from the children's perspective. Okay, so let me just put, this is going to be miscellaneous scraps. But anyways, so I didn't like the guy. I just never did. You know how you just get a feeling about somebody? And so then I turned 16, and he and my mom hook up. He moves into our house. Ugh, total thing. I was just constantly battling about him being there and all this. So we never got along. He always said mean things to me and about me and blah, blah, blah. And I did the same. So then over the years, like when I went to AA, I tried to make amends with him. But then I will hear him screaming at my mother through the cell phone while she's laying in a hospital bed and using expletives. And I just like, every fiber in me wants to just go and just punch the guy in the head, right? It's my mom, and she's elderly, and it just made me so, and that's happened multiple times over the last couple years. And I tell my brothers about it, and I tell my aunts about it, and nobody can do anything. She said, watching writing cursive backwards is interesting. Well, I can do more of it if it's good. So he, oh my God, I have all these dog treats that are left over. So I went ahead and contacted his daughter about his problem with his eye, but she said she talked to him about it, but nothing ever came of it. So, oh, by the way, I'm using where did I put it? The magic mat. Hold on, I need to find it. It's so great. Come on, where are you? I gotta find all the mats. What did I do with the mats? This is what I'm saying, people. This is what it's like to craft with me. Hold on. They gotta be, please hold. They gotta be right here. Oh, I got this for my junk journal. This is why I'm on ADHD medication. This is Cole's from school. When the kids are little, you get all those papers, right? And then it stops when they hit high school. Middle school and high school, you don't get you probably won't have nearly as many from, your mom had AFib. It caused many trips to the ER. Oh, yeah, see, Nana, that's where we're at. It's okay. Listen, God has given... Angie goes, tell the story. Hold on, Angie. I can't tell the story if I don't have my stuff that I'm die cutting. And I can't find where I put... where would you put... Oh, my God. How dumb. I put it in a bucket behind me. It's so dumb. Ugh, I'm not smart. Anyway, I love these magic mats. Fabulous. Fabulous. If you don't have one, it's worth it. And I think they have dupes. Okay, this is so thick. Look at that. Wow. Okay. And then what I like to do is take a little this cheap washi. So I get up there, Ange, and they are on the edge of... I swear, they look like the edge of death. And so I call the ambulance. I call 911 because Romeo's with me. And I said to him, I got to call 911. And what's up?
Nothing. I was going to tell you...
Excuse me, please. Someone's here to interrupt us. Go ahead.
I was thinking about staying at the library after school to get my homework done.
That's fine.
Okay.
I
don't know if I can do it or not, so I emailed my English teacher.
Oh, you definitely can.
I don't know if the library's open after school.
Oh, it must be.
Well, I know when clubs are active, it is.
Okay, we'll find out. Okay, that sounds fine.
Can I take Bella?
No, leave her alone. He's picking on my dog. Leave her alone.
I'm not picking on
She's
her.
fine. Go.
Let me say hi
I'm in
to
the
her.
middle of a live stream, you
Mom.
doofus. No, they're saying hi. Me and Angie and Nana said hi.
Hey.
Did you say hi?
Hello.
There we
I
go.
was like, see.
Oh, my dog doesn't want any part of him, and he wants part of my dog.
Why can't... Come on.
Stop. You're in the middle. You know what? If you're on a gaming later, I'm going to come in. I'm
I'm not going to be gaming later.
Well, I'm going to come in when you're gaming and interrupt what you're doing.
Let me see
Okay?
Bella.
She doesn't want to see you, dude.
Where'd
Take
she
a
go?
hint.
Oh, she went back in there.
Take a hint.
What's up?
All right, let me see. We got these. All right, anyway, so I go and I put them. Yeah, right. Ami said you're going to get grounded. Thank you, Ami. Yes, he is. He's stealing the dog. She doesn't even like him. Because she has her own rules, this dog, and he's just always violating them. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. I'm always more interested in the trash than anything else. So we call the ambulance. They take them to the hospital, and they both end up in ICU. Two different things. He ended up getting diagnosed with, I don't know how to say it. Okay, it's an autoimmune disease. Myothes something gravis. I can't say it. Myasthenia gravis or whatever. That's the name of it. You people know. I know Ami knows what it is. And he can't swallow. And he can't move his legs and all this stuff. And I'm mad because he didn't take care of my mom. And by not taking care of himself, he put my mom at risk too. And she needed to be at the hospital and he couldn't take her because he was not taking care of himself, There it is. What Nana said. That's right. There's not what Nana said. Myasthenia gravis. Anyway, apparently he knew that his father had that same thing, so it can be genetic, and just chose not to go to the doctor for almost 2 months with symptoms. So now he's really screwed, and I was really mad at him for not taking care of my mom. So then into this picture comes the most drama that has been, just no drama llama. So his oldest daughter, I'm sorry people, I don't know how else to put this. She is white trash. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. She is absolute white trash. And I know that's not nice and it's not Christian to say, but it's the truth. So she contacts me and my older brother on Facebook Messenger, which I don't check very often, but I happen to check it. I check it because Romeo sends me really cute Chihuahua videos on there. And she starts telling us how she's going to come up to my mother's house. Your sister has it. What's the Nana, how has it been for her? What's the outcome? What are the chances of him recovering? That's what I want to know. So she so my brothers tell me that they talk to my uncle, and it's a liability to have anybody really up there, because it's a lot to do. Oh, wait, the insurance is, the insurance is, you know what, Angie, it's crazy because my mom used to, I haven't done it one way. I just want to see if one doesn't do it. It really needs two. My mom, that's the crazy part. She was on medicine for high blood pressure. And I guess this AFib does this thing to you. All right, I gotta start it again. So people, I'm telling you, I said to her nicely what my brothers told me to say. They told me to say that it's, that they spoke to somebody who said it's a liability and nobody's going to be staying up there. So Romeo and Cole, I got COVID. That was the other part of the story. And I tested positive for COVID. Praise Jesus, my mother didn't get it from me. And then when Cole was home with COVID. This is how good of a boy. I bust his chops, but let me tell you, this boy is such a good boy. He went up there. He and Romeo went up there to my mom's house and took care of those animals. She has 2 dogs, and they fed them, and everybody, Then I talked to my other his other daughter, and she is not trashy. She's not trying to get things off of people and whatever. And she mentions to me that a few months ago, this is way before any of this happened, her sister, the trashy one, was talking about, because she's basically homeless, and this is all by choice, because she doesn't want to work at all, ever, and neither does her husband, that she was thinking of coming up and living at my mom's farm. Mind you, this property belongs to my mom, not her partner. And if my mom passes, the property belongs to me and my brothers. Like, that's just the way it is. So she writes me back after I just wrote what my brothers told me to write about, legal concerns and ramifications. She writes me back the nastiest text message and calling us sneaky for going to a lawyer, and just all kinds of mean and nasty and awful things. And I got very upset because I'm like, I have COVID, and everybody in my house is sick, and my mom is at the hospital, and we don't know what's going to happen. We ended up sending her to rehab, but at that point we didn't know. I love this one. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a Vicky Booten. Nice. So then my mom's partner, starts texting me nasty stuff. And I'm like, so I just wrote him. I said, how dare you? I said, how dare you sit there and be nasty to me when my family and I have been taking care of your animals and bringing you things that you need at the hospital and blah, 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 blah. And I said, do not contact me anymore. And I blocked. My brother said, block him. So I blocked him. Oh, see, paralyzed for life. I'm feeling like it's going to be that. I really do. I really, really do. I feel like he's really going to be in bad shape. And I don't wish that on him. I don't like him, but I don't wish that on him. Then I've been doing this Bible study I signed up for through Precept Ministries. And it's the book of Matthew. That's what the whole study is. Okay. So today I'm doing my homework for the study, and it's the Sermon on the Mount. People, if you're not familiar, look it up, because it's the best. And God convicted me so so loudly. And I had prayed earlier and asked God to help me to find a way to be nice and forgiving and not act like that and blah, blah, blah. And Well, be careful what you pray for, because he answered me. And right in my spirit, I could feel that I needed to write an apology to him. And so I did. I apologized. I wrote him a text. I apologized. I told him that God loves him. And there's, that I explained that with all the emotions running high, that I was not at my best. It's not an excuse, but it's an explanation. And hey, Christina, just doing some die cutting. And let me tell you, the minute I made that apology and the minute I admitted that I was wrong, it all lifted off of me. The stress that I was feeling. And that's what I wanted to come on and tell you guys. I wanted to tell you about the beautiful, the beauty of apology, the beauty of being able to admit we're wrong, the beauty of saying to others, I could have done a better job and I didn't, that kind of thing. These are all like just a no-name Amazon. Christina, how are you? So the outcome for my mom was she went to the rehab, and
I delivered her back.
Thank you. He delivered my dog back. He went to, let me give her a treat. You poor thing. Oh, what did you have to go through? He wanted to snuggle you. Oh, he's terrible, isn't he? Just terrible. Christina has 2 Chihuahuas. Oh, I love seeing them on your videos. So my mom's in rehab. It's 14 days. She'll be out next week. She's coming to stay with us. And I let her know that I apologized. I'm not going to reach out to his daughter, only because I don't want to start any dialogue with her because she is so dramatic. And I don't feel like because I just actually didn't say anything back to her at all when she was unkind. I just did the silent thing, which is what I've got to learn to do. Oh, see? Okay, so Nana says she was in her 40s. Well, he's late 70s, but that's okay. Yeah, and it's so amazing how, so this particular autoimmune thing, it's so bizarre how, okay, she responds to, oh, wonderful. Nana, that's beautiful news. I was selling, oh, Christina said, hi, Bella. She's hi to you. I'm blocking her with my big butt today. Oh, me too, Angie. So sad. So sad for the family. Just anytime that happens. But when it's so public, right? I feel like it's a blessing that the children are so young and they're very public figure of a parent. Honestly, people, I didn't even know who he was. I had to look him up. I did not know who he was. And then my daughter, being this uber liberal, she is my mother all over again. And I don't have a problem with it. You know what? I have no problem. As long as people are peaceful, I really don't care what you believe. That's one thing we get to choose. We get to choose what we believe. And in this country, we're supposed to be able to speak about it too. So, but my daughter, being uber liberal that she is, I posted on Facebook, I just reposted like a thing saying, about the family, because that's really what it was about. It's about the family, the babies, really just about the babies. And my daughter immediately texts me, and I said, what's funny? I said, you have no problem getting back to me this quick on a political thing that you're concerned about, something cultural. I said, but if I ask you a question, you take 2 to 5 business days to get back to me. She's too much. She's very passionate. And I said to her, I said, because she was trying to just tell me about who he was and stuff. So then I wanted to look him up. And honestly, I have to say, if you haven't seen the Bill Maher interview with him, I'm not saying I agree with anything I don't really know what his beliefs are, and I'm not saying I agree with anything. But what I'm telling you is the man knew how to have a respectful dialogue and do an actual debate in a civil manner. And that is something, no matter what our beliefs are, that is something missing in this country, Okay, Amy said her brother-in-law had, that Gillian Bear, yes. He was able to reverse it. Wow. Okay, yeah, it does start with his head. Yep. See, Angie, why? You feel like you're the only one that's sad about that family but I'll tell you what. This man was a man of God, and he will, I guarantee you God will use him to transform the lives of many people, like myself before I met God, who can't believe, you know what I'm saying? They can't believe how much they love Jesus when they used to think it was all silliness, which I didn't. Yeah, see, Malia said she was definitely good at keeping political discussion calm in a world where no one else can. Exactly. And my daughter, and I think it's because she's so young, what she doesn't understand is we need to be able to appreciate things about one another even if we aren't in agreement on things, because that's the way that the healing can begin. When we start to know, like, here's the thing, like somebody, okay, for instance, like if you've never met a person with autism, right? And you and so you don't really get it, and then you meet someone with autism. That's a great example. And then you're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here, right? And then you realize that that person will maybe possibly lose their benefits if some of the political things go through. Then you maybe care a little more about that. You know what I'm saying? Things that get personalized. Yes, Teresa, that's an intelligent person that makes you think. I would think that you could call him a thought leader, right? She said he did give you a different way of viewing things. Yeah, for sure. And I will say, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I have a son. You know, I have a daughter too, but I have a son who is coming of age. And I'm never going to be against someone who is a family man and wants to take care of his family and honor his wife. He was, you know, what I could see, from what I could see in here, he was very much doing what it says in the Bible in terms of how you're supposed to treat your wife, you know. So that's a beautiful thing. All right, here we go, Magic Matt. Anyway, thanks for listening to my, right, Ami? I know. But you know what, Ami? The thing, I think the service is on Sunday, right? I was watching Focus on the Family. Focus on the Family has a great discussion about him and about all the stuff too. If you're interested on their YouTube channel or their podcast, whichever is better for you. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna do this little. I started licking my fingers. Woo, there we go. Who doesn't love this little thing? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. So what's everybody else up to? I'm going to be making a zine, but I'm not going to do it online because I have to watch a video in order to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do it online. I've only ever made one. I'm going to be making, I guess, I have to watch the video because I can't tell if I'm supposed to make just one. It is Sunday. That's what I thought, Ange. I saw that. Yep, I saw that. Yep, that's good. Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like when Martin Luther King was assassinated. You know, these people who are trying to lead change, Christian men. He was a Christian man too. Who are trying to uphold values and all that. It's interesting to see how people are responding, and if just because you don't agree with him doesn't mean you go online. I saw me posted where there was a teacher who went online and was celebrating his death, and I'm sorry, but that is not a person I want teaching my children. Someone with that much hate in their heart. Get the heck out of here. She said the thing about it is if you have a crisis, see, that's why they can't live up there. See, he can't be so far away because it's so far away from everybody up there. There were 3. Well, I think there was, I don't know. See, in Jersey, I don't see him doing that. But they got fired. That's something. And I'm not saying like whatever, but free speech is one thing. Hate speech is another thing, right? You know? Because if they had said something about, you know, someone who had a different color skin and they were doing a racist thing, those people would get fired. So why is it okay for them to do that to, you know, to say those kind of hateful things? And especially if you're in like the teaching profession or you're in the social work profession or whatever, you really need to just keep your mouth shut about politics. I just think, I mean, my grandmother used to say, we don't discuss politics or money. Politics, money, or religion, but of course I do speak about religion, in polite company. That's what she say, polite company. Okay. I'm liking this. All right, I think I'd like to do, I'm just having fun. Hope you guys are okay with me just die cutting. She's going to make, Angie's going to make a purple lace bowl. Nice. Let me like my own video, though. Thank you very much. All right, these came out cool. Check them out. Chickadee check it. And they have that like stitching embossing around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. Okay, did anyone see Aunt Beck's finished dress project? Holy cannoli. That lady is amazing. She reminds me of I had to go help my neighbor today. People, I love her and it breaks my heart. She can't read. And she's, you know, 79 years old. And one was suspended. Okay. It breaks my heart. She's such a sweetie. She called me. Her husband passed. And now it's just her over there in her little farmhouse. And she called and left me. She called me and left a message. No, I talked to her. She called me. I was actually making dinner early. It's a miracle. That doesn't happen early. But I was putting together for a taco salad this morning. And she called like around 10 o'clock. And she said, She calls me Lori because her husband had a nickname for everybody, and he nicknamed me Lori. And I said, "What's up, May?" And she said, "They have I have these papers that I have to fill out. I was wondering if you can come and help me." I'm like, "Absolutely, girl. I got you. 100% I got you." So I went over. Then I had to come home and print some things. She doesn't use a computer, the internet, nothing. I told her, I said, "You are a rare bird in the world today." Because the rest of us are all attached to these, you know, smartphones and all. She has like one of those flip phones, and she's just doing her thing, man. She's just doing her thing. All right, this one I like. Let's see. Well, those have words on it. Let's see what we got here. This is a Jane. I got this one on a live sale. I forget whose live sale it was. Oh my gosh, Dorinda, where are you? Hey, hello. Hey, so guess what? I don't know if your last name's Rao, because my neighbor who I was helping today, May, she spells her last name the same as yours. I'm like, have I been saying Dorinda's last name wrong for like the 7 years I've known her? Oh, Angie, nobody hates you. And if they do, that's their loss, girl. That's their loss. I'm doing a whole bunch of nothing over here. I was just yammering about what's going on, how I had to make an apology and prayed to God and all of that for what's happening. Not so much with my mom. It's her partner. But he's real sick, so, you know, it's not a nice time to be mean to people. God had to remind me of that. Isn't that pathetic? It is a little pathetic. All right. Romeo said I need to be easier on myself. It's just I'm under a lot of stress. So he actually is my little Romeo. Guess what he did? He went ahead and emptied out his entire office so my mom can have a bedroom. Instead of like, because we have a lot of room, but on the first floor, it's the kitchen, dining room, and living room. So it would have to be like, hold on, let me see if this is the right way to do this. No, I don't want to do this one on here. I'm going to do this on the next one. I'm doing that thing where I'm trying to get the most out of my space here. Oh, here, I got some crosses. I have never used these. And I also have these little tiny hearts from the Dollar Tree. These are from Temu. You know what, Nana, how about it? So she'll be there till next Tuesday, me. I think it's Tuesday. 20, 21, 20. Yes, we pick her up on Tuesday. Yep. I know. Guess what? She has a different last name anyway. That's right. I saw that you changed it. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, God Love Romeo is right. Yep, 100%. First of all, he puts up with me. And secondly, you know, he already did this with his mom. The only difference is currently, you never know what's going to happen, but currently my mom has her wits about her, right? So that's a beautiful thing. We know what it's like for when that happens. She said, sorry. What did I say? No. No, I don't care. Girl, you know I don't mind repeating myself. So, yeah. So, I like that one. Let's do this one. Oh, whoops. Got that little piece there. So she's coming here, you know, and I told her we're going to do the best. My brothers and I, we're going to try really hard, but we're going to have to sell her house because she just can't live there anymore. It's not safe at all. And it's really not fair to those of us who are like, you know, and I'm not making it about us, but, you know, I said to her mom, I said, I can't go up there and find you dead. I said, you were practically dead when I found you this time. And this is not like the first time this has happened, you know. They're just really stubborn. And then I asked her, I said, what have you ever, like, what did you guys think about this? Like, what are your plans for when you get older? Because this is not a manageable place to live in. It's a 5-bedroom house. My mom can't clean the house anymore. She was amazing. She was like a amazing person with everything she did. And she had so much energy. And I actually thought I was a terrible mom half the time because I couldn't keep up with her as a mom. But she, you know, the strokes have slowed her down, and she really can't, she really just can't anymore. And that's okay. But he's also can't either. He can't keep up with it either. So I understand having a hard time with change and, you know, all that when you're older, but you have to do what's going to work for you, you know. So she's okay, and she's committed to, oh, I forgot there was sticky stomach. She's committed to taking care of herself enough to at least come here and, you know, so we'll see. We'll see. Did I put it through 2 times or 1 time? Hold on. Let me see what we got. I think I got it 2 times. Anyway, enough about all that. I just want to thank God publicly. This is sort of public. I want to thank God publicly for his mercy and grace with me, being patient with me and kind to me and loving to me, knowing I'm struggling and, you know, surely letting me know what I needed to do. And then the peace that I received as the gift, you know, from that is just amazing. All right, now I have to see. Oh, yeah, look at these guys. Okay, so this one, this is interesting. So you could, not if you can't. All right, buddy, wait, you're really in there, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Yes, look at this. You got two. They got the little tiny heart. These are so tiny. I'm going to put them here. Oh, I did go ahead and when I was watching Mary the other morning, I harvested this entire book, which I've been wanting to do for a couple of years. And I saved it because I think it could be a great cover. It's hardcover. I like it. And then I started a little glue book, just glue book. That's it. I've never done this before. A book where I just glue stuff down, just glue down images, pretty much all magazine ones. I just almost have. Okay, see you in the, oh, love you. Love you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dorinda. I appreciate it. You know, Dorinda, I saw you go through your season with your mom too. So I really understand. We all have our time and it's okay. And I am grateful that I have the time, thanks to Romeo, that he's such a good financial planner, because Lord knows I'm not, that I have the ability to have the time to be with her. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see. I got, this is really an embossing tool. What's this one? Here we go. This is one of my favorite Dollar Tree items. Oh, love me some Dorinda. See, there's God working in somebody's life. This woman, oh, please. She deserves every bit of happiness and joy. She found a job she loves. She found a man she loves. Her kids are doing pretty good. You know, and I'm just I know she is grasping right on to all of that. All right, what do we got here? All right, so these are pretty good. We did another one of those, which you already saw. Exciting, but when you guys are here, it kind of is. All right. Do we know, hey, Ange, Jacqueline's just going to post the sale when she's selling your bowls? I know I'm being annoying. I keep asking the same questions. But I literally called the bank today because there was a charge from last Friday that I was sure that I didn't make. And then I realized that I did make it. I'm so glad I didn't shut down my card over it. It was Romeo's birthday gift. So I said to my son, I picked him up at school. I said, Cole, do you know, did I go to like an ATM on Friday? He said, no, you went and got the cake. And as soon as he said that, I knew. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I got you. This is Braille paper, and let me tell you, is this fun to die cut? Wow. Love that. Mm-hmm. Okay, she's announcing. Angie said, I need to pee, but I'm in the car. And me said, you have two choices. And this is where I'm getting better with saving things. I'm not going to save this, okay, people? I'm not doing it. I just let them go. It's okay. I got what I needed out of it, and we're not saving every little piece of paper because the whole room gets insane. We all know it gets insane if we do that. Okay, all right, let's do the math one. I gotta turn my fan on. I'm getting a little hot. Here comes the menopause. Menopause. Here it comes. All right, let's do. What? When is dinner? Well, not at 4:48 there, pal. Dinner is definitely not at 4:48. Teenage. I told you to eat a snack when you got home. There was plenty of choices. Yeah, all right, 5:30. You can plan for 5:30. We'll see. I may have to go and give this kid dinner. Me said no dinner, return Bella. Give my dog back or you don't get to eat. All right, you know what? One of the things I did purchase is those magnetic pages to put into a book so you can store these. Once again, haven't gotten around to it, but I will because it's a better way to do the storage on these for sure. I didn't get to the big dies yet. That's all right. All right, here we go. Rocking and rolling. Oh, it's funny. I got a little page. But I tell you what, I had that. I'm so excited to have this big shot because I had the, what's the name of that? Cuddle Bug. And then they discontinued it. I'm gonna do another one on this one. And this is so much smoother, especially with the magic mat. Okay, hold on. My fan's on. And it's just fantastic. We're having taco salad for dinner. How about you guys? I know some of you are behind me in the time zone. And we get an hour back, I guess, this fall. You fall back, yeah. So that's November 2nd is the deal on that, which is early. Nothing. He's having nothing. You know what I mean? Oh, you should come and live here because that is pretty much what I make most nights. Poor Romeo's like, oh, I guess we're having another time to make burgers. All right, so this is an interesting die. So let's see. I'm going to just put that one there. Okay, hold on. This is going in the trash. This die is interesting because, like, I don't think I would save this. Oh, come on. Center circle. That's what, me, absolutely. Ooh, meatballs. Now we're talking. I knew she was going to have something good to say. Meatballs. That's my lady. Yes. All right, this is an interesting one. Come on. All right, I gotta get a corner. There we go. Very delicate, but very cool. Oh my God, I'm showing it to the iPad, you guys. I'm showing it to the iPad. Thank you guys for letting me get it off my chest, everything, and I just felt I needed to speak it out there, what was going on. Everything will be okay. I have faith in God. I know God is sovereign, and that's how I know that even though we're sad about things or people's deaths or all of it, right? Even though we are sad, He is sovereign, and He will make all things work out for good for those who love Him. Romans 8:28, probably my favorite scripture. All right, Ange, love you. Hope you get to the bathroom soon. All right, this one is a little weird. I've done it before, but trying to find out how you pop this out. So I'm like, this is weird. Okay, so this part, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, they come in sections. Okay. Oh, people, I'm talking to myself, but I'm pretending to talk to you. How many people love that Mary talks in the third person? I just love it. Anybody else, I think it would annoy me, but not Mary. I think she's precious. Angie's laughing. Don't laugh, Angie. You'll pee your pants. Oh, so when I had the COVID, which, by the way, is just as bad or if not worse than the other COVID, I started having that thing where you cough and you pee. I was like, no, I'm really old. And I was like, I had C-sections. Isn't that supposed to have to do with your baby? Like when you have a regular baby? A regular baby, but you know what I mean. All right, so you have to this one's kind of a project. You have to work it out, but that's all right. I like it. I'm going to still use it. All right, and then this last one is the little thing here. Oh, that looked cool. Look at that. That came out really cool. Really cool. Me said pee my pants for years. I always feel so much better. Thank you for telling me that. I couldn't believe it in me. I'm standing in my bedroom. I'm like, what? What just happened? I couldn't believe it. I'm like in the shower. Rose like, why are you getting back in the shower? I'm like, you don't want to know. You made it. Thank God, Ange. I was saying when I cough sometimes, ever since with that COVID, Ange, that I pee. Too much. Too funny. All right. We got this one. I'm going to put this. This little guy is really helpful. And come on now. Come on, people now. Okay. Put this guy back in there. Teresa, I'm telling you, we go through it as women, right? If you guys are on Facebook, there's a group this lady started, and it's called I Do Not Care, IDNC. And it's all people in perimenopause and menopause, all these women talking about what they don't care anymore. I do not care if my hair is done when I go to the post office. I do not care if, just so funny. Some of them are really, really funny. All right. Bye, Ange. Love you, girl. All right, so just going to dump this mat in here. Maybe not. Maybe I am, and maybe I'm not. So I got another clothing box from Daily Look. I've been really happy with their stuff. So I will do a little video and show you guys that. It's okay. Oh, where'd she go? No, no, no. Come on. I knew it. My dog is so afraid of things. Come on. Come lay down. Come on. It's okay. Come on. You're okay. I was just throwing something in the trash, okay? That's all. Just throwing something in the trash. All right, and let's see what time we got. Oh, he wants to eat at 5. I'm going to run through one more thing. I really want to try the Biggs die. I've never done it before, so I'm assuming I don't need this thin die adapter, right? I've never used this before. How come the Biggs ones are not on here? Standard platform. Well, do I still use this with that big thick thing? Oh, she did start on YouTube? Oh, Ami, she's so funny. She's so funny. It cracks me right up. All right, let's see what we got here. How do I do this, guys? She says you have to use the thin plates. Oh, meaning I can't use... Oh, you just don't use this thing? You don't use this at all? All right, no problem. I got them right here. Ouch. I can't get the dang die open, but okay, here we go. All right, I tell you right now, I am not saving this packaging. This is a hassle and a half. This is a hassle and a half. All right, thanks, Ami. I'm so glad you're here. You always help me be a better crafter. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Now, so I went to my old boss's baby shower on, yeah, Malia, I know you're one of these. I think of you, actually, when I see this. Malia has, if you want, she has some, like, retired ones and stuff in her shop. All right, here we go. My lordy, that was quite a thing. All right, we're going to put this one over. That's the thin die adapter. We don't need that. So all we need, I'm assuming, is this and the paper and this. That's all right. Hey, that's why I'm using it. That's why I'm using it. Because I'm saying to myself, you know, you got to start using this stuff. It's fun, though. It's also just really fun. Okay, so let me pick out what we're going to put on here. This paper-wise, let's see. What are we doing? We're doing leaves. So it makes sense to do orange. Let's do orange. Oh, easy there, cowboy. We'll try it. We'll do the orange. Where did the tape? Okay, where did that little piece of tape go? There we go. Okay. Doobie-doo. And the one morning I was ready for Mary to be on. I did my Bible study early because I got up so early. And she's not on Wednesday. I was like, come on, man. All right, so I'm assuming we're going to go, hold on. Just work with me. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, so then I'm going to go here. And then like this. I'm assuming this is what we're doing. I think we're doing this. It feels like we're doing this. Oh, man, that's a lot easier. Just to put the die in like that. Okay, let's go back. Come on, Tim Holtz. Come on. Do it with me, baby. Come on, baby. Light my fire. All right, let's see if it worked. And I have 2 magic mats, but I didn't think I needed to use both of them at the same time. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, I screwed this up. Nope, there he is. Okay, wait. This guy's down here. This one's a little off the edge, but that's okay because it's a leaf. Ta-da! My first Biggs. That's what I call my Papa Louie. I call him Biggs because he's so big. My kitty. Oh, fantastic. I want to thank you all once again for being here for me tonight and letting me just say what I had to say. And I'm not going to... I just said I wasn't saving these, but I will save the scraps that are like that. I will. That I will do and put in my little scrap box. So maybe next time I come on, I will be working on doing something with all of these. The heart ones that I made are my inspiration. I'd like to make a canvas with colorful hearts and a piece of scripture to hang in my mom's room for when she gets here. So that's my goal. We'll see. I have goals. Do I often achieve them? Not really. Not really. All right. So I will see you guys. Oh, you're so good. You're constantly cleaning. I really need you and Zena to come to my house. I love you guys so much. I'm glad to pop in for a little bit. And I'll be back soon. Take care of you. Oh, wait. Nobody's going anywhere. We're reading our thing. By the way, if you haven't seen Lizzie Brewer's baby Zara, her little grandbaby, she's got a video up. And she just pray for her too, to continue in the... continue in the way of healing. I will make your battlements of rubies. Yes. Your gates of sparkling jewels and all your walls of precious stones. Isaiah 54:12. Not sure I understand that, but it sounds nice. Thank you guys. Everybody have a great night. Love you guys. Okay. God loves you. Don't forget it. Okay.